All these days I was discussing about the Israel and the Gentile relationship and how we can attach to Israel, and that's the biblical way. Right away, I was telling the right ways how to do that one. But now today I just want to deviate from today, a different subject, just a general subject, but I will tell you how this has been connected with the Bible. I'm going to talk to you about the healthcare. That's very, very important. So, healthcare to me is just bogus. Nothing, there is no care called healthcare. Why? Because, biblically speaking, we are created by the image of God. And when we were created in the Garden of Eden, we are already immunized. We are already immune, we are protected. There's nothing to be worried about that because God told Adam to eat anything possible in the garden. The only thing he was banned from eating was the tree. That tree was attacking him, not the physical structure. It's basically it's getting it's giving a spiritual attack in that one. So how this is working means our earthly body, this is an earthly element. Our shell, our body structure is an earthly element, and the spirit inside us is a heavenly element. Now, Satan is sitting in the Garden of Eden. He wanted to destroy the spirit inside us, and he wanted to defeat the God himself. So, the only way he can never touch God himself. So, the way he can only touch is maybe he can touch the physical structure here. If he can break this building so that he can make sure that God is not residing in his body. So that's why he was attacking our physical structure. Doing what? Just giving a fruit for us. It's a food. So folks, food is a very important for our healthcare, and food is the one which destroys every system in our body. Once again, I'm telling to you, everything from the West need not to be the best. They have cheapness, and they're still cheating it, and we're still following it. And I'm telling you, there is no healthcare at all. You can live healthy, just read the Bible, you will live healthy way. I'll tell you what's going to happen. So, the healthcare in this country, whatever it is now on the western side, before these human interventions happening, or the medical field was been found, or whatever it is, or invented, or whatever it is, we were not having that many diseases or anything. We did have something during the period of Jesus, but we were not having have deadly disease or anything, just what we think of. But as long as the Garden of Eden, as long as a man was inside the Garden of Eden, there was no disease, nothing. But when he came out with the sin, it started everything. Plus, topping above all, this Western world came in, industrial revolution, or green revolution, and economical revolution. This all happened, and then they brought in all the fertilization. They corrupted the land, and everything is produced in this land everything is basically on chemical filled. It destructs our body. So most of the healthcare is only operated or managed, maintained by only the pharmaceutical companies. Almost all the richest guys in America are investing their money in the pharmaceuticals. Why? Think about that one. Pharmaceuticals. Even if they find a new drug, it's going to go around the world. 7 billion population business it is. Even just a multivitamin, if it reaches 7 billion, think about how much money a person can make. That's why every rich guy, including Bill Gates, they have invested their money in the pharmaceutical company. And the pharmaceutical companies, I'm sorry to say this one, I'm not criticizing anybody professionally, but this is the matter of fact, it's truth. There is these pharmaceutical companies, if you eat a drug, you are destroying your body structure, your body cells. You are giving way to another disease. You think that you are curing one disease, but you are giving way to another disease. How it is, I'll tell you. If you buy any medication, go through the strip. It will say the medication name, generic name, or the trade name, and then it will give you all the dosages and everything, and plus it will tell you the indications, and then it will tell you the dosage, it will tell you the side effects of that medication, and it will talk to you about the toxic effects of the medication. And finally, there is one important factor there which is called ADR. This is where the pharmaceutical companies making money. ADR is nothing but adverse reaction. Why would you have, if you're taking a drug in your body, why would you expect that there should be an adverse reaction in your body? No way. Because when you get an adverse reaction, basically you are killing some cells in your body. Each and every drug has its fault. Anything you take, it has an adverse reaction. This adverse drug reaction is not healthy to your body, and it is killing your body, and that's what they're getting their money. They're finding new drug, promoting it always, and then we go and we think that we are going to buy a good drug, we're meeting a good physician. Physicians, on the other hand, I'm sorry to say this one, I'm not degrading any physicians, but they work on the normal averages, ranges, just the normal ranges. You can calculate what is the normal range and nothing else. It's not like that they're just giving you, checking your pulse and telling you you're an asthmatic patient, or you're a diabetic patient, or your blood pressure high or something. They have to check all the normal ranges, then they should come to a conclusion. So, I'm not going the deep, but the pharmaceutical companies are making everything the rule in this country. There is no medication for cancer. Even the government, Obama new rule is not covering for the people the cancer treatments, because they knew very well that there is no cure for cancer. So the best way to live, healthy is eat healthy food. And one more thing in this country, I'm seeing FDA, Food and Drug Administration, what they're doing, they are giving, allowing in the common shopping malls or shopping markets. If you go in any food chains, you will see in the grocery stores organic food and inorganic food. 99.9% eat the inorganic food, normal food, which is cheaper in price, and only 0.1 to 1% buys this organic food. So the government is telling to us basically, if you eat organic food, you will live longer. If you eat inorganic food, you will die soon. Why government can do this unbiased? So basically, if you have money, you will live longer. If you don't have money, you will die. That's not the good. One more thing I'll tell you. Whether it is organic or inorganic, nothing is going to happen. If you eat organic food, you're going to get an organic heart attack, or organic diabetes, or organic anything else you want to name it. If you eat inorganic, you're getting inorganic heart attack. That's the difference it is. You will get both anyway. So the biblical way, what it says, we should have the natural growth of any food. Reproduce everything from the beginning, remove every poison from the land, reproduce a thing, naturally grown food, naturally eating food, and work hard. And also, there is one more big factor that God was telling. Jesus was a big psychologist. Most of the diseases comes through fear. The first thing he said, fear not. If you fear for anything, 50% of your immunity gone. You will lose your immunity. So do not fear. Do not worry. Be happy. This is the ultimate solution for any disease and diagnosis, any diseases that, most of the diseases in this world. So you can keep yourself, and especially I'm really much more, serious about this matter to people from Kerala and Tamil Nadu. The reason why I say this one, the Jesus best disciple, which is his hand on the wounds of Jesus, in the cross wounds of Jesus, and the doubting Thomas, he visited Kerala and Tamil Nadu. He died in Tamil Nadu, and he established the Christianity on those days. We are supposed to develop that one with him, when we forgot. And secondly, why Jesus sent Thomas to the uttermost part of India? Because in our states, based in both states, we have the natural resources plenty, and the lifestyle of our states are more, much more, the resistance of any disease, because we used basically all the herbal things which will basically, resist any kind of infection coming in. We used, turmeric, we used ginger, we're still using, ginger, garlic, and we use any other chilies, we use onions. Everything is herbal. All these chemical mix, it gives us a nice, fantastic production for us. Our lifestyle, our living style, our eating food habits, this all naturally protects our body. That's where we are from, the southern end of that one. So, Jesus had a vision on this one. He sent this one because we are already been naturally resisting everything. Now, the main thing is only we have to make sure our mental things to be maintained. That's all was they're supposed to be in from the people of Tamil Nadu and Kerala. But we miss the logical factor of this one. We are compromised on the word structure. Especially pastors and evangelists. Look at them. They go and eat anything they want. Look at their tummies growing big like anything. So you are coming out and telling me I am the soldier of Christ. How come you could be a soldier of Christ? You're going to get attacked by the disease right away with this Satan. You are under attack, my brother. That's why I said that Christianity is a war. You need to think, if you want to serve for Jesus Christ, you have to resist everything in every part of your life. You need to keep, because this structure, you must understand, this is a structure where Jesus Christ, the Holy Spirit, is living inside you. You need to make sure that this structure is kept properly. You cannot spoil it by drinking, smoking, and do any other things, and eating improperly, not, doing anything to keep the health. Absolutely wrong. If you are a Christian warrior, you will make this physical structure so strong enough so that, I'm not telling you to go and take your, 200 pounds exercise. I'm not telling you, but make sure that Satan is not getting you in that aspects. That's a bottom line principle. Healthcare in this world is total humbug, my friends. There is nothing that is only in health education is the best thing. How Singapore operates, how Japan operates, they both are the number one healthcare system, because they are also having Medicare, Medisave, everything. The bottom line principle in Singapore is 6% of employees, any owner, or any entrepreneur, any corporate owner, anybody, they have to pay 6% of employee salaries to the government, and that is a saving for their healthcare. Anything happens to their life, the government will pay only from whatever the money they save, nothing extra. Government is not giving any extra. If at all they give it, they'll analyze and reanalyze. They will definitely come to a conclusion only for the very deserving candidate to have some money extra from the government. Otherwise, no money is being given to people from the government. So people automatically started living in a healthy style, started keeping the place clean, started eating the healthy food, keeping the body healthy. That's why the life expectancy for them is gone up to more than 80, 82. In US, it's only 75. I am telling to you guys, foreign countries, today they will say, oh, you can take coffee. Coffee is good for your health. After 5 years, they'll say coffee is bad for your health. They will say, drink wine, it's good for your heart. And after 2-3 years, they'll say, oh, don't drink wine because it's killing. No, it's killing your brain cells. See, it is totally, completely business world here. My dear folks, your body structure is the place where your God resides. If you need to keep your body structure, keep yourself fit. That's where you become a warrior of Jesus Christ. And you are a warrior of Jesus Christ. Okay? So, I don't believe in healthcare. I hope you can understand what I'm telling to you. So, I'll come back with another thought next time. Be safe, be careful with your food and your body, and with your eating habits and everything else that I talked about today, and make sure that you are responsible for your structure. God wants to live inside your shell, my friend, brother. Keep it nice and fit and disease free. Be happy all the time. Forget about who talks about it to you, anything. Just be happy. it will take out all the disease in your soil. Okay, so until then.